points. The score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on third down, Watson. And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From just shy of midfield, Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there. He's just too upset to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Watson looks to throw again. Flushed out right. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now Watson going to sneak it. No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Here's Watson on the sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage. After the run, Watson going to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Now Watson going to sneak it. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try to sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. on the ground. It's Swift to start the drive. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Goff. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Goff now looking to throw. And connecting here with DJ Chark. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. On first down, it's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10, Goff. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Again, Goff. That's out to the flat for Swift. And in for the Lions, touchdown. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now following the touchdown, off Richter to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. To throw is Watson. Throw left side, there's London. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Watson now to throw. And it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Watson, man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the 50, it's Watson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Got his man, it's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they find a way to convert. On 4th and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Watson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, it's Watson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum and forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Back to throw, Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2nd and 5 now. Goff. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It got his man complete. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. There's Goff. On the slant, this is Chark. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Goff. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Swift again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. On first down, Watson. He's going to let it go again. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. He's going to air one out. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 30 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how to sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. From the 50, it's gone. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now Goff on first down. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
To throw again on second down. Watson, he's going to look deep down the field. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's caught at the 25. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Goff. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now with 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Goff. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now it's gone. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A play fake for Swift, now Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 41 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Watson on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. Looking for London on the out route complete. Finding space at the 40. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, it's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time
and yet again, Goff is intercepted. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. It's complete to Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this up to midfield. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. This pass is caught by London. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now it's Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Ashton Davis. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Goff. He'll fire deep for Rager. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they... And my goodness, another interception. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing me there's some fight still left in them.
And now here's another interception. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. flush to his right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it lined up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Watson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. On 4th down, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Watson off play action. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Again, it's Watson. And now here is another interception. 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic consistent game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there and caught it to 26. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And he'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Watson. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll roll him out right. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15...
And the ball is knocked out. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Goff going to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001. He's got a man, complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On first and 10, Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. To throw is Watson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Amadi Oruwariye. And the Lions Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. They help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with one game remaining.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo Porso, photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go get it. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo Porso, photogenic. All my life I've been a go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo Porso, photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it.